Alright, everybody. Nice to see you, nice to see you. So, first things first, you'll notice that I've already lost my hardcore status, which is fine. That's not really relevant to the overall challenge or anything like that. I'm still an Iron Man, so still can't trade, still can't use the auction house, all of that good shit. So we're still an Iron Man, we're still good there. You will... I lost it trying to get here because I went the dumb way. I went through the ice path instead of going to Castle Wars. But so these are our chunks. I will go ahead and show you guys the chunk picker. So there's the chunk picker. So this is home sweet home for us for a while. So first things first. Where do we get the black hammer? That's gonna be a big one. So we need to figure that out. So I can't even trade with the merchants. If I can't even trade with the merchant, that tells me that it has to be a drop. There's no way it's a drop from these guys. Fuck, it's a drop from those guys? No way. No way. Cause I don't... That's my best in slot, so there's gotta be something else. That's too fishy. Speaking of, we do have access to food here. So we do have access to food. That's nice. Is there a level 1 somewhere? There's got to be a level 1 somewhere. I can smell it. There's got to be a level 1 dude somewhere that I can attack and train on. 48, 48. My goodness. What are your drops? Permec Blade. There's got to be someone. There's a bucket of milk that spawns here. That's good. I have no way to get a pickaxe, so that's irrelevant. This is bad. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna train? What's this over here? Can I go? Let's go down. What is this? Is this gonna kill me? It is. I don't know what that is, but say climb down, man. Okay, so I'm not allowed to go down. He won't let me. I can go up and there's a chest. If I had sailing, there'd be this. Is this a level 1 thing I can do? No. So far, this is pretty rough. I have not found a level 1 character. Damn. we gonna do, guys? Well, first things first, let's take these. Oh, chickens! Dude, I did not even notice these. Okay. So, we're gonna be training on chickens. I'm cool with that. There's even some fire here. What is the diary easy task for that? What the hell? I already have a quest? Really? Just tell me. Fat no tail. Horn and no tail. One of these Weasley motherfuckers. Now we can leave. I wish it was the fishing one, because that would have given me a bunch of fishing XP. That's worthless, dude. I don't even have a bank to put these up in. Why, game? Hold on, guys. I'm looking for my live chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. We want this. There we go. Perfect. Actually, let me do this. Okay. Okay, everything should be set up. So shocked we already got that. I am just absolutely baffled. And I can't, like, pickpocket them, can I? Yeah. So we gotta train up our stuff. We gotta get 10 strength. Okay, putting all my shit into Hunter since apparently imps can spawn here. I looked up at a bunch of different potential starting places before I landed on this one. This used to be one of my favorite areas, like back in the day, because there was like that dungeon that was not too far away that you could get the brine saber or whatever the hell it was called from. I used to love using that weapon. I thought it was cool. Hey, strength level 2. Because dying and getting back here is going to be a pain in the tuchus, so we're going to hope. Ah, you can't use the fire. Ooh, that's not good. So that means my only source of food is going to be cabbage. Trying to think of some ways where I could like weasel out of this. There are some random events that could give me bows, but then what about arrows? I actually think the old man with the maze is probably going to be like our #1 event. But anyway, so yeah, so lost the hardcore status like immediately. So again, that doesn't matter. We're still an Iron Man. You can still see it down here. We are still an Iron Man. Still have all the rules and restrictions of Iron Man. So this is a proper Chunkman for once. I have a proper Chunkman, and we're going to be doing things properly. And I'm not going to be backlogging tasks, hopefully, unless it gets like crazy bad. I'm going to be stuck like doing 1,000 hours or some shit. So now when I do AFK stuff on my phone, you guys don't have to worry that I'm somehow cheesing it. I haven't been cheesing it on Daster Chunk, but you know, if there's always that doubt, that's a problem. So before I continue training my strength, the first thing I need to do is I need to figure out if all fires in Frimric are created equal. Okay. Now here's the other thing. I do have a quest to start the Frimric trial. Okay. I started the Frimric trial. Let me look at my chunk picker and see what to do. So I have one that requires me to talk to Manny. Okay. So that's that one done. Since that one's not trackable. Next is obtain a leer. And then talk to Sigil. Obtain those other guys' votes. I can do that? I can obtain those votes without the required stats? We sure about that? I don't think I can actually, but let's just take a moment and we're gonna go. We're gonna go do this. Empty bucket of milk. Use bucket on well. And that should be that task done. Okay, now that I have started, okay, no, I can't. I can't do that because I'm fighting, duh. This is one of those things where there's so many Chunkman, I'm sure someone has already done this before. But I don't want to, like, look them up and see what they did. I want to try and figure this out on my own. Because I don't know how I'm going to get most of those votes without having the stat requirement. I feel like I'm going to be stuck killing chickens for like 1,000,000,000 years, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Let me see what it wants me to do now. Okay. I do want to go talk to Sigil. Does that mean I can't use any of those? Where's Sigil? Is she the makeup person? No, that's Ysera. Or Ysera, whatever the fuck. Yeah, see, thank goodness I don't have the skill cave. Can I get a leer from him? Did he give me a leer? How the f do I have a deal that says obtain a leer? Like, that's... I don't even have a... That can't be the correct... Wait, is it a drop? No, it's not. No. Who all do we need for the 2D? We need Pier, Thorvald, Sven, and Sigmund. We still haven't found Sigil to talk to. But it also said it was like a drop from one of these guys somewhere, like a really like high drop too. It is. Wow. Can I figure out what those guys' stats are? Like, they're high level, but do they... Okay, they have a max hit of 6. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. And there's no bank, correct? No bank, no bank. Yeah, I do not have access to a bank. Salvaging station. All that's for that shit. Yeah. So no bank to store shit. So I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. First, let's get to the 10, and then we'll figure it out. Too bad I can't have outside help, because then I could just have someone come in and set a fire. Could cook cheek in. Picking up all the chicken because my brain is like, oh, I don't want to, you know, leave XP on the ground. And technically, actually, I can get access to a bank. If I got the random event, there's a couple random events that has a bank, and I could store stuff. We'll be keeping all these feathers. Even though feathers are one of those things that you can if you get the trader for it, you could just like buy like a shit ton of. Prayer to level 2, guys. I'm just brainstorming of what items are gonna help me here. Sigmund, Sven, Thorvald, and Pier, and we also need can't get those guys. Can't get him. Won't be able to get Janella. Oh wow, there's so many good like crafting things here. Given that Daster Chunk doesn't have a proper furnace, it makes me jealous. Okay, so Sigmund the Merchant, it's according to this, I can get Sigmund's vote. Okay. Is Thorvald one of them? Thorvald is one of the ones we can get, and Sven's. So let's talk to Thorvald. It's technically possible, according to the guide thing, that... Oh, wait a minute. It says I can speak to the seer, and he can deposit shit into my bank? Oh, I can? Ooh. Oh, wait, what? The easy tier of the Fimric die. Oh, no! No, you bastard. What is the easy achievement diary? Cacerulean Twitch. Okay, I can't do that one. Kill 5 rock clabs. Tiara. Stone masons. Snape grass. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any of that for a long time. Fuck. That sucks. Okay. Okay, this is another person that technically says that I can get his vote. Okay. I just have to do a maze. Oh, this is like Sabrina's gym. Okay. 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 Wait, did it take me someplace different? Whoa, okay, are the portals cheating? Are they changing? Where am I trying to get again? Trying to get there. Okay. Oop, my bad. I did stick that out for a long time though, so there's something there. I'm sure there's a walkthrough for this, but I don't want to do a walkthrough. I want to be stubborn. Oh shit. Okay. To beat this naturally, do you just brute force it the entire time? Or is there a trick I am not aware of? I can always go back. While we do... There's still that one chick I haven't found at. And it's just... All I need for that one is just to talk to her. So... let me do that. There's also Pier's vote. I don't think I've seen anyone who's just called Pier. So I can't deposit things because I need to complete the easy task. Ow. Ow. Okay. I don't think it'll ever let me get in there. I really wanted to complete that one challenge where... oh, right there. There she is. Yay. Okay, so that's that one done. So which one is that? I think that's 2C, right? Yeah, 2C. Talk to the signal. So we can go ahead and mark that one off. And then let's go back to this. I guess I'll leave that inventory slot open for bones. Oh, I can get rid of the bucket of water. I don't need that anymore. It was kind of crazy we got Evil Bomb right off the bat. I'm kind of hoping for the fishing one, just immediately get level 7 fishing. Not that I could do anything with it, but it'd be nice. Six strength. I'm just trying to think of... There is that flinching thing, but I don't know how reliable that flinching actually is. So I would have to find a safe spot. I just did look up a guide on flinching. Oh, did I accidentally? Oh, I thought I changed back to punching on accident. Level 11! Level 7 strength. 3 more strength levels to complete that task. At least we're getting some feathers for potential fletching XP in the future. At least if I level up my... At least if I level up my health and everything by doing this training, maybe I'll be able to survive the wolves and get here without having to go all the way from Castle Wars to here. That'll make things a little bit less risky. What I really need is like an actual random event that actually has some good shit in it. But I'm not allowed to pick up other players' drops, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Level 3 prayer. Always nice to get a prayer level. Sucks I can't use the fire. Look at that, plugging along. I could get a clue scroll from a chicken? That can't be real. I wouldn't be able to complete it anyways. I'll have to think about if I can get any of these guys in a flinch. Because I bet you these warriors hit a lot harder. Like, the citizens have a max hit of 6. So I could survive one hit. I think the old man maze is going to be the most important. If I can get the old man maze, and then I can get, if I can get the old man maze event, I could potentially get runes, and maybe potentially safe spot with magic. I would need a lot of runes, though. The other thing that I could do is I could get, I think from the mystery boxes from that event, there's a chance to get a bow from that? Maybe? I can't remember. Either way, I believe I'm gonna have to get to the point where I just drop all of these chickens, since I can't use the fire, and then just load up on cabbage. We are one strength level away from completing that task. And then I'm gonna go do the Sears vote. Then I'll probably come back and do attack and then do defense as well. We're gonna be stuck killing chickens for like a billion years. That's alright though. And we don't need to complete the trials. I just need those 3 votes and to get a Lear. Thank goodness they had chickens here, otherwise this would have been brutal. I think this will take me to 10. No, I'm 1 tap. Okay. Ten strength. Okay. Let's go do the seer guy and complete that one. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be south, west, east, north, south, east, north. Complete. That is 1 vote down. So before I go do the merchants vote and all that, actually let me go fiddle fart around here real quick. First let me drop all of this. We're gonna load up here. I know that's a lot of food, XP, cooking XP, but we're gonna... Where is his drops? Wow, his drops suck. Okay. Ignore him forever. Yes, I can do the Black Warhammer. I see, I see. Can you eat potato straight up? Yes, you can. Onion straight up? Yep. Let's go see if we can find anyone to safe spot. I mean, I feel like potentially these guards, I could maybe do that too. The f did you come from? The guards, I could maybe do that too. Even if I could get a bronze warhammer, that would be massive. Let me think. Okay, before I try to safe spot any of those guys, let me just fiddle fart around here. I don't think I could safe spot him. Maybe. Could I potentially flinch him? Can I potentially flinch him here? This is gonna be risky. Okay. I could potentially flinch these guys. He can also drop the leer. More importantly, he can actually drop me a weapon. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna try and safe spot him. Or flinch him, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I'll ever be able to actually hurt him. So he'll do 1 damage. Okay. The important part is, though, I can safe spot him. I can safe spot him easy. So now what we need to do is we need to train our other stats. So let's get our attack and defense up. Because I don't have the money to... I don't have the money to do the other quests, and I can't pickpocket them without doing the trials. So that means the 5,000 whatever coins I get has to come from drops. So I'm going to have to save spot. So we'll get attack to 10. And then we will try again. Another prayer level. I might even go for defense at 10. Okay, attack level 2. Sorry, I was doing something. Okay. It's great that I can safe spot that guy. Potentially get some weapon drops. The armor and other shit that he drops only drops after the trial, so I can't get any of that other stuff. But the leer I can get, and that's going to be the big one, because that's a task. Any of the weapons are going to be big. I get any of those warhammers, and that's going to be big. Do they have a difference? They do. She will always drop, so it has to be him. I can get easy clue scrolls. There's a chance I could clue juggle for those. So I need to keep that in mind. So best thing I can get from him is the Iron Warhammer. Wow, those drop at a really great rate too. Because I can't get those. He could also drop me ore. I don't have a smithing task, but if he does drop me ore, like copper and tin, I could theoretically get a couple smithing levels, I think, because I think they'll let me use it without that. Of course, the coins. Coins are going to be very useful. Vial of water, not so much. The Eye of Newt actually could pre-make potions. Not that I would have Herblord to do anything with it. Technically rare drop table, but we're not getting any of that. I mean, come on. The rune spear would be huge, but we're not getting any of that. So there's no point looking that far down. But there's a lot of random events that could really help us out here. Any and all lamps are going into Hunter. Because implings can spawn here. I saw an impling earlier, so I'm just going to be hard dumping everything into there. Don't have a way to reliably restore my prayer, so we're not going to be using prayer like ever. Did we seriously get a clue scroll? What did I say earlier? Like, there's no way. I don't think you get a clue scroll from a chicken. And I got one. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do that though. I'm sorry. That's funny. That's hilarious. I was like, dude, you don't get clue scrolls from chickens. I was wrong. You do get clue scrolls from chickens. Silly me. It's kind of crazy that, like, as soon as we got here, and as soon as we started this stream, we immediately got Evil Bomb. And then it was the Prison Pete one, which I don't think Prison Pete could have ever given us anything we could have used. To be fair, the other one would have just given us fishing XP. But XP is always preferred. Really plugging along on the attack levels. I wonder, is there a random event that could give me logs? Because Tinderbox is a potential drop from warriors. I think. No, it's not. I thought it was a potential drop from somebody. Oop. I don't need that. Steel weapons. All this potential fishing and or fletching XP. 2 is still my max hit. But I'm hoping leveling up my attack is going to increase my accuracy, because the drop rate is so good for the Warhammer on that guy. I think when I get 10, I'm going to go grab full inventory of food and go back and try and safe spot him. I may have to train like up to 20 attack and strength before I actually stand a chance at killing one of these guys. Of course, once I get a weapon, then everything becomes 1,000 times easier. And obviously it didn't give me a best in slot for armor, so that means armor is off the table. But one of the people who I'm supposed to be able to get a vote from is gonna be a hard one. So if I get any events, any random events that give me food that heals more than 1 hit point, I need to save it. But especially through random events, I know for a fact that there's possibilities of me getting armor. But I can't take armor into that one, but just something, anything. So we're just going to be locked to this chunk for quite a while, probably. The tasks aren't too... I mean, some of the trial tasks are kind of crazy, but... a lot of this stuff is manageable. And then, presumably, every little chunk we get after this, we'll be able to get closer and closer to completing the trial quest. And once we complete the trial quest, we'll probably get a whole bunch of extra stuff. Level 5 prayer. Nice. I like hitting more consistently. Yeah. Got 7 attack coming up soon. Yeah, there's quite a few events that could, in theory, give me a weapon or some armor to make some of these grinds and even some of the safe spotting easier. Kind of unfortunate that I have to lean on that a little bit, but it could be huge. Like, again, getting runes or anything like that would make this like a billion times easier. Of course, we'd probably need a lot of runes. I'd probably have to sit here and train magic on chickens for like a hot minute before I ever stood a chance of using magic to kill one of them. Let me grab these feathers and bones. Pouch. Eight attack. I wonder if there's a plugin for random events. Nah, I was just hoping there'd maybe be a timer. I guess not. Oh well. chicken punching continues. Just keep punching, just keep punching. Yes, more power. More power. We can now survive 2 hits of the villager people's max hit. Nice, combat level 10, combat level 10. More feathers. It's kind of sad because again, there's some shops where you can just buy feathers for like 1,000 at a time. So, where these feathers are certainly nice. They're certainly cool. I think the hardest thing about this is going to be not because again, there's so many different people who've done Chunkman that I'm sure that someone else has done this exact spot. So it's going to be really hard to not look up and see what they did. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep on plugging on. Ooh, almost at another level up. What was that? Oh. Oh, come on, of all the random events to get, why a strange plant? Come on, man. Why? That is like, Of all the random events, that is like one of the worst ones I could have gotten. I mean, it's good. It cures poison and... Ooh, look at that. Nice. It cures poison and it, like, I think it refills your run energy, maybe? But clearly it's not what we want. Even though the whole point of safe spotting is not to take damage, we're gonna do this because we might take damage. I also, oh, I got a cabbage seed. Okay. I didn't even know you could get seeds from just pulling up the vegetables. But we'll put that over here because that's something worth keeping. Kick him. I may have to get to like 20 in each of those stats in order to actually stand a chance at doing this. He's gonna regen a little bit of health soon. It's funny, we want the leer from him, but we also don't want the leer. We would rather have a weapon. Okay, he did heal up some. Oh, we got max hit. Let's go. I don't even know what my max hit would be if I got either of the warhammers, but definitely be higher than 2. think he's gonna regen a little bit of health soon. He's got 50 HP. He's got 46. Come on, man. Ooh. Ah, that was risky, but I was able to chunk his health a little bit. Okay. Can't keep doing that. Now he's back up to 43. Come on. One. Ow. This is probably super dumb. You gonna go back up over 40 soon? Ooh, got a couple good hits there. Yeah, just not gonna happen. I mean, it will eventually, but I think I just need to maybe go another 5 levels and try again. Because getting a weapon is going to be the biggest part. That's going to be the biggest part. I get the weapon, and everything else starts to become easier. The Warriors Challenge, that one's going to be hard. And I do just want to check, because I tried to bank and he said no, you can only do it through the easy task, but when I talk to him it also says that, so... oh. That's who the pure guy is. Oh. Oh shit, so I can bank it like that. Okay, so we're changing how we're doing things. What all did I just bank? Okay, the Harlanders, the Talisman. No. Okay, I think I'll have to talk to her and wait. Did I just soft lock my? Okay, no, I didn't, because it was just to get the Talisman. I think I should still be fine. I don't think I like soft lock myself. I think I could go get another talisman from her if I wanted. So that's great. I can talk to him and I can deposit stuff. So that completely changes how we're gonna do everything. Because we can now take all this shit and bank it for future cooking XP. So we're not wasting chicken anymore. Really? Another clue scroll beginner? So we're going to 15 attack and 15 strength, and I'll probably grab a couple defense levels. I'm kind of concerned about my health. so glad we can bank all this. I'm so glad that I'm assuming I can get another talisman from her, otherwise that's brutal, but let's refill our health here. And that's good enough. I think just because of how I was doing at 10 attack, I think just these extra 5 levels will make me consistent enough to do that. And then, like I said, just maybe a couple of defense levels for right now. Because I know, like, the mystery box random event, I know for a fact there's a chance that I could get a steel body from that. Let me do some more research on some shit. I'm just trying to think. If I get another random event, I'm gonna go try the warrior one and see if I can do that one. Probably not, but I think I only have to clear 3 phases in order to pass. Okay, oh, that's hit points. Nice. Double level up there. Because I can't remember, but I think attack increases your accuracy. So that's why I'm leveling up attack too. Let's go talk to Pier. He's another one that I can technically get a vote from. And the merchant one, that's the one that I need like 6k coins from, so I have to get to the ability to save spot in order to even do that one. But the warrior guy, I can't bring any equipment into, including weapons, so I'm gonna have to save spot him. I'm gonna kind of multitask here, so I'm gonna get a kill, and then I'm gonna go move some laundry around real quick. But yeah, so from what I read, it's recommended that I bring like a ring of recoil and shit like that in there, but I can't do that, obviously, because I don't have that. I may have to run back so I don't get logged out. Doing other people's laundry so that I can do my laundry. Okay. Excuse me. Multitask. Bury more bones. Grab some of this. Now I can toss my clothes in the wash. I'm just gonna kill chicken, take arm load, kill chicken, take arm load. I wonder if there's a setting to disable that. Give me chicken bits. Oh, I'm so happy that I can deposit those. And I'm so bummed that I didn't realize that... I mean, because when you right-click and it says, like, deposit, and you're like, okay, cool, yeah. You wouldn't have thought that, oh, well, it actually only applies to... because it says you have to complete the easy task. You wouldn't have guessed that, oh, well, it doesn't apply when you talk to him. Kill chicken. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm multitasking with laundry right now while training this up. If anyone is joining, this is because Daster Chunk is technically not a proper chunk man because I messed up when creating him. I didn't ever want there to be any doubt that, hey, you're doing a Chunkman challenge or whatever, so I decided to make an actual new Chunkman. I will still work on the old one, but this is an actual Chunkman Iron Man, so no trading, no being able to pick up other people's drops, and no being able to get help, as well as all the other shit. It was a hardcore, but I died on the way over here. So, again, the hardcore was just something I wasn't really attached to. It was just something nice, something cool. But we'll go a little bit longer. Right now we're trying to get stats so we can safe spot and hopefully get a weapon. Alright, just gotta wash my hands because I touched dirty clothes. There we go. Now I can sit down and get back. So these are our tasks. This was talking to Sigil. This was talking to the one guy in the pub. This one we need 3 votes. The warrior, the peer, I think the bard guy, and then the navigator, and we already got the navigator one done. The merchant one we can't do till we get at least 6,000 coins, so we need to be able to save spot. Black hammers, we have to be able to kill these guys. Again, those guys will be a lot easier to kill with a weapon. So there's my 14th attack level. One more, and then we'll get to 15 strength. These are what our stats currently are. We've gotten 2 random events, Strange Plant and Bob. So we haven't gotten our 3rd event yet. Right now I am just banking these chickens, because they're the only things I can train on right now. But I'm banking all the raw chicken so that I can cook it later. Right now, since chickens are really the only thing we can train on. Again, there is the warrior. The warrior guy has like 30 HP, and there's a safe spot, and I have to beat him at least 3 times. But I don't really have great food for that, so my goal is still to safe spot, get an actual weapon, and then safe spot, train up my other stuff. So we're almost at 15, and then we'll swap to strength, and then do strength. This actually might work out kind of nice. I might actually get to 15 before my inventory fills up. Yeah, so now we're gonna switch to strength. No, I didn't want to do that. I gotta go deposit this shit. Alright, equipment banked. So all that's going to be waiting inside of our bank for us. Grab raw chicken. The real good news is that we're gaining HP for this. So any feathers we get are fantastic. Future fletching XP. Hey, prayer level 8. Got a new prayer. Combat level 13 and another strength level. Nice hit point level. Sorry, I'm currently arranging food. So, one moment. And then I'll be able to check chat. Okay, we're good. Let me check to see if my friends are online. No. This will be 12 strength. Don't keep on kicking chickens. I can't imagine how much faster this will go once I have a weapon. And there's such a good drop rate on the weapon too. No, I didn't want to take the close scroll. Drop it over here. Wonder what my third event is gonna be. I hope it's gonna be something good. Alright, let's go drop off this inventory. Alright, I'm gonna go refill health. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go try the Warriors Challenge. Hey, we got cabbage seed. Gonna drop it though. And we got a potato and an onion seed. I want full inventory of food. Okay. Run! Let's go see how tough this is. I have to beat 3 of these forms. Technically, there's a 4th form, and I think if I beat him in the 4th form, he's guaranteed a drop of a sword, but... No, 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 no. You stop. We need to climb down. Oh god, there he is. I thought he was supposed to only hit one. Damn it, I was trying to go back in my safe spot. Ouchies. He doesn't have a ton of health. I feel like I could do it. Yeah, I would just have to get lucky on some hits. Go back to kicking chicken. I think I'm gonna start doing defense because I'm not allowed to bring any equipment in there. So, I mean, if I do safe spot and get a weapon, I would just then have to I would have to deposit it or drop it, and then there'd be no way I'd be able to kill it in time to go back up and get it. So I think I need to get some defense levels here. I mean, higher strength is going to help train defense, so go ahead and go back to strength for a bit. Strength. Oh wow, that was a nice bit of max hits there. Okay. Just wanted to verify it. 15, my max hit with strength will be 3. So yeah, that's what we need to get. I think I should be able to get another strength level within this inventory. And we'll get defense up some. Nope. There's 14. And we have an inventory to go drop off. So random event, we're hoping for anything that'll give me XP or something along those lines. XP, cool stuff. If we get any costume pieces, that'd also be good, because the quicker you get the costume pieces, the quicker you get XP lamps. And I can just wear the costume pieces. Hey, so we're already at the max hit of 3. Since I'm actually already at the max hit of 3 for that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap to defense instead of getting it to 15. I do need to run up and grab my groceries though. Let me take this, set this up here. Don't do that. Set that right there. Don't want to get logged out while I do it, so I'm gonna whack punch this real quick. I think the defense levels aren't just for armor. I think they do like reduce enemies' ability to hit me, I think. So I'm pretty sure doing it like that is going to help with that guy. And I'm keeping my headset on so I can hear if a random event pops up. The one we don't want is the frog, because we'll never be able to cash in the frog token, probably. Okay. So we'll get a few defense levels. try that guy again. And go from there. Okay. I don't know how far off I am from getting another random event. But gonna get these levels. Because when I think about it, if I get a random event and it gives me an actual weapon or something useful, like I said, I'd have to go deposit it. Because I can't take anything in with that guy. Now, if I get the mystery box one, I can take the mystery box in and open it mid-fight, and then anything that I get out of that, I would then be able to use in the fight. We're not going to get a ton of defense levels. We're going to get to level 5, and then we'll go give the dude another go. Sorry, with my groceries, I also got some loaded pork al pastor french fries and some Mexican street corn, which is going on top of my fries. Nice, they sent the green salsa. Yummy. I think I should be able to get to... Oh my god. So many levels. I think I should be able to get to... 5 this inventory. Because 5's not a lot. It's some. I may have to end up going as 10. Ultimately, I may end up having to go to 20 in my stats, but hopefully not. Hopefully we won't be on chickens until 20. If we would have to do that, then I might safe spot the weapon to make that go quicker. So our new max hit is 3, and that's when we're kicking, so... He has 30 HP, and I think the thing said I had to beat him multiple times, but we'll see. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get 5, and then might as well switch back to strength. Or actually, no, I'll keep doing defense until I have full inventory. not, please. Add this street corn on top of my loaded pork al pastor french fries. Take a bite, see if I need to add extra salsa or not. Thankfully they did send extra salsa. Yeah, I do. Go. Wow, will I actually get another level up off of this inventory? I think so, yeah. Level 6 defense. Let's take our feathers, take our bones, bury the bones, take our chicken. Alright, let's go drop this off and restock on food, and then we'll give it another go, see if we do any better against him. If not, then we're probably gonna save spot for a weapon, and then we'll just have to, I guess, get another weapon in the future after we use the weapon for training. It's kind of sad to say, but one of the better things we could get from a random event, at least for right now, based off of what we get, would be the dwarf. I could go get some booze and drink it for the strength boost, but I just don't think it's gonna matter that much. I don't think it would boost me enough to get another max hit. At least I can wear steel now. Okay. Let's go give this another shot. Come on, we can do it. Problem is he swings so quick that... Damn it, come on. There we go. Couple solid hits. Another really good hit there. I feel like the defense level actually they are helping there. Okay, we're getting closer to getting him under 20. This is all really, really good stuff. He's gonna heal a little bit soon. Ooh, but a solid 3. Darn it. Ooh, I didn't. I thought I clicked, but I guess I didn't. Come on, I need a hit. Okay. Got a good hit there. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Unfortunate. We're closer. Hey, 10 prayer level gets us to level 16. I know we're not going to get a new max hit from this level, but I don't like it sitting there at 14, so we're going to go ahead and get it to 15. Nice, 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 nice. Now back to block. Boom, 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 boom. Just punching chickens. This will be level 7.
Dang, I would have fought for a while. Just plugging along. On the plus side, this also gives me HP experience, so more HP equals better. Really want to go until I get at least one more random event. But I wonder if I missed the window down there, safe spotting him. Let's go deposit. There. Now I can stop fucking picking it up. Oh, my friend is online. Just gonna finish off this level, and then even if I don't get a random event, probably call it here for the day. It's almost 2. I know, headset, I need to charge you. Gotta open my bottle of Coke. Ow. Rooster fucking me up. Alright. Because I have to get through 3 forms of that guy. Like back to back to back to back. So... yeah. We are probably not gonna do that. We're gonna need a lot of levels for that, so we probably are gonna save spot for a weapon and then use that weapon to try and train up. And try to get the money to do the other tasks. If we can get the other tasks, that would be amazing. And these guys can drop cakes. So cakes would be the better of my health items I could get, so... right now, that's probably the plan. I was kind of hoping I could just do it without that, but it doesn't look like it. So we will call it here for right now. So if you don't know tasks, I need a black warhammer, which means I have to kill one of these guys so that I can equip it. This is getting a leer, which I can get from safe spotting the citizens. And then this is for getting 3 votes, or I think it's 4 votes. I got his vote, so I needed his vote. I need the peer vote. I need the merchant vote, which the merchant vote requires 5,500 or 6k, something like that. Then I have to defeat that one guy we saw earlier 3 times in a row for that one. And then that'll be all tasks complete. But that's the tricky part, is this guy, because I can't use any equipment on him. So that means I'm going to have to safe spot for weapons that I can fight with to help me train so that I can kill him unarmed. And I'm going to need to probably farm these guys for cakes so that I can use cakes on him instead of my cabbages. So that's where we're leaving off, but we did get a bunch of levels. we did make some progress. We did find out that we can deposit stuff, so when we do get access to a bank, we will already have some banked XP. So,